no change there. Continues to lead the race for second. Third place for the last 150 meters or so, David Johnston, Texas.
What is going on, swim fans? Welcome to Omaha, Nebraska at the U.S. Olympic Trials, day number 7. We're so close to the end of this competition, but we still have a few events that we will crown Olympians for Tokyo 2020. This is so exciting. The venue is absolutely electric. We saw a few records go down, U.S. Open records, American records. The question becomes, can we see a world record? We're going to see Caleb Dressel tonight in the men's final of the 100-meter freestyle, 100-meter butterfly. We're also going to see him in the 50-meter freestyle semifinal. We have a number of exciting events lined up here. Let's go ahead and take a look at the roster. We got the men's 100 fly final, the women's 200 backstroke final, the women's 800-meter freestyle final. That's Ledecky. Keep an eye on her. The men's 50 free semifinal, the women's 50 free semifinal, and that's going to wrap up the events for this session. And then tomorrow is the final day of the competition. In the live chat and in the comments, let me know where you guys are joining me from. Global community here at MySwimPro following these Olympic trials. I think the competition is coming to an end. It's been electric, but there's so much more fast swimming to have. And today's morning session was extremely exciting. We saw some really fast times, some heartbreak, but let's go ahead and get right into it. So the first event tonight will be the men's 100-meter fly final. Let's go ahead and watch some of the final heats from the semifinal yesterday. We have semifinal number 1. Here we go. Let's take a look.
51.71 swim in the prelims to earn his way into the semifinal.
Here we have the men's 100 fly semifinal number 1. Keep an eye on Harding. Harding made the team in the 200 fly. It was 155. Remember, we go from prelims to semis to finals, but only the top 2 in this event will go on to swim it in Tokyo. Not only that, there's a relay on the line, so there's a lot of pressure because these guys know if they make the team and they go 1 or 2, there's a good likelihood they're going to win a medal on the relay. United States very strong. We've got Ryan Murphy probably on the backstroke. Breaststroke's probably going to be Michael Andrew. The fly is what we're trying to figure out right here, and the freestyle is probably going to be Dressel. Or it could be Dressel doing the fly if he qualifies here first, and then someone else will do the freestyle. Not really sure. The coaches will figure that out. And here in the water right now, bunch of swimmers bunched up together. So Dressel has the world record in this event. We're going to see if he can threaten that. He broke the American record last night in the semis. He looked very smooth in the prelims and the semis. Here's semi number 1, and the world record is a 49.5, and the championship record, he broke 50.1. Before that, it was Michael Phelps, 50.2. Here they come into the finish. And into the wall, it's going to be a 51.61. That's Kovac. Kovac is going to move on. Danny Kovac, he's looking happy. That's a smile on his face. And that concludes semifinal number 1. Semifinal number 2 is Dressel. Dressel has been on fire for the last, I don't know, five or so years. In the NCAA circuit, he was on fire from 2014 to 18. He won a bunch of events. Pretty much every single thing that he swam, he won. And then he's been able to translate that into long course. Not a lot of swimmers are able to do that in the NCAA league. Let's go ahead and watch Dressel now. This is heat number 2, semifinal 2. There's Dressel in the orangey suit with that sleeve tattoo, sponsored by Speedo. He is the guy to beat. He's been looking stellar. I mean, I'm luckily in person watching this, and his reaction time, his start, his agility off the block, he's making these guys look amateur. These are the best. I mean, he's got Tom Shields in the next to him. I mean, Tom Shields also NCAA legend, Olympic gold medalist. He's the guy to beat technically. Him and Michael Phelps made this event. And look at that, Dressel just in the water ahead of everyone. You know, one of the fans was asking me, well, why is Caleb Dressel so good? What is he doing? Is it a specific thing in his training or his strength training, or why is he so good? And I said, if you look at his swimming, from the moment the beep goes off, leaving the block, entering the water, streamline, breakout, he's better than everyone at everything. He's out in a 23.3, a hair faster than he was in the prelim, but he looks really good. And Tom Shields right there with him. And when you're Caleb Dressel and you can go out so fast, so easy, really allows you to focus on the back half. Here he is with about 10 meters to go. Under the flags, into the finish. He's going to be under 50, 49.76. Tom Shields second. That is a new U.S. Open record, new championship record. That's incredible. Guys, this is a semifinal. It's only the semifinal. Top 8 will advance. It took a 52.06 to get into the top 8. Zach Harding was 51.99. He's 7th going into this. He is the defending butterfly specialist here at the trials. He won the 200. Can he get it done in the 100? But in the middle of the pool in the final, we're going to have Coleman Stewart is going to be in lane 3, Dressel in lane 4, Tom Shields in 5, and Danny Kovac in lane 6. He won the prior heat. This heat was a little bit faster with Shields and Dressel. You can look at the excitement but also relief of knowing that he did 2 really good 100 butterflies in one day. He's going to have tonight the double with the 100 fly final and the 50 free semifinal. There's the start I talked about. Off the block, into the water, better than anyone in the world. Better than any human being has ever been off the block. There is no one that compares in his first 15 meters. It is truly special. I've seen him in the lane next to Flo Manadou at the ISL in 2019, where Dressel broke Manadou's world record in the 50. And I'd say of top guys in the world, maybe Flo Manadou and Michael Andrew are in the same category as Dressel. But even then, he's just one step ahead of those guys. And I think this 100 fly, his 100 free, and maybe the 50 later on in the meet will prove his long course dominance, if he hasn't already proven it. I think he has. He's been 21-1. He's been 49.5 in the 100 fly, and he's been 46.9 in the 100 free. So there's no question he is the best sprinter in the world right now. We'll see if he can hang on for Tokyo, but look at this 100 fly from above. Here's the finish. Very, very impressive here on the finish. And after the 100-meter butterfly final, we're going to have the women's 200 backstroke final. Keep an eye on the lane assignments. Let's go ahead and watch semifinal number 2, ladies in the water. It took a 209.76 to get into the top 8 after this semifinal. Now, Reagan Smith in the pink cap, she's looking really good this meet. I mean, she's already qualified in the 100. She won the 100, so can she win the 200? She was 57, and keep in mind, her world record in the 100 back was broken at the Australian trials. I'm here in Omaha, Nebraska, covering the U.S. trials, but we have some very fast swimming from our swimming friends down in Australia. This is going to shape up to be an epic battle in certain races when it comes to the Olympics in Tokyo. So I'm very excited about that. I wish I could go to more trials, but you can only be in one place at one time. Here's that first 50 split. Remember, Reagan Smith is the world record holder in this event, 2:03.35. When she did that, she split it 29.0. She was a minute point 3 at the 100, and then a 1:31.8 at the 150. So pretty even 31 splits there. Remember, this is a semifinal, so there's no need to make it happen here. We did see Dressel just go in the semifinal, a championship and U.S. Open record. But tonight, let me know who you guys think is going to win this and what their time is going to be. Reagan Smith is going to be really hard to beat just because of the fact that she's been so dominant here at the trials. And also, she's the world record holder, so she's been faster than anyone in history has ever been. And here we go into the finish. She's looking good all the way into the wall. She's got a body length lead, and she will touch first. Time's going to be a 2:07.23. And second out of the preliminary or semis is going to be Phoebe Bacon. She was 2:07.46 from the other semi. And it's going to shape up to be a good one. Let me know what you guys think in the live chat in the comments, who you think is going to win. And then after the women's 200 back, we've got Katie Ledecky. Katie Ledecky is going to swim the 800 freestyle. This is the event that she won the Olympics in 2012 at 15 years young. She again returned in 2016 to win the event. And the question becomes, how fast will she go to wrap up these trials? She's made the team in the 200, 400, 1500. Now can she make it in the 800? She's going for a gold harvest at these trials. Next up, we have the men's 50-meter freestyle semifinal number 1 and then number 2. Let's go ahead and recap what we saw in the prelims. These are short races, so let's watch the men's 50-meter freestyle. This was Heat 7. We got Ryan Held and Nathan Adrian. Nathan Adrian's a crowd favorite. He just missed finishing in the top 8 for the 100 free. He went out too fast, went out 22.8 and then died. But you know what? If you can go out 22.8 in the 100, you're going to have a good 50. Got a lot of speed. He has so much experience. He's a very humble guy. He's coming off of cancer. He just battled cancer, and now he's back at the trials. Literally 2 years ago, he had cancer. Now he's cancer-free. He's healthy. And a little bit of a heartbreak in the 100, not being able to make the team, even in the relay, because he didn't make the final. That's why it's so important. You got to get in on the semifinal. But first of all, you have to get into the semifinal in the first place from the prelim. There's Ryan Held in the red cap. 50 free is the splash and dash. You got to get up and go. Nathan Adrian and Held looking really good right now. World record in this event is a 20.91 by Cesar Cielo of Brazil. Nathan Adrian looking good, almost shutting it down. 21.85 for Nathan Adrian. That's easily going to put him in the top 16. He's happy about that. Got to be happy about that because he missed qualifying in the 100. So blow that kiss. I love it. What a legend. What a legend. Next heat we had was heat number 8. In this heat, look at these guys. They're so strong. So much power. Who do you guys think is going to win the 50 freestyle tonight? Or at least who's not going to win it, but who's going to set the fastest time going into the final? There's 2 semis. The question becomes, what are the times going to be that get you in the top 8? Top 16. Took a 22 mid. There's Ryan Hoffer in the first lane there, lane 8. Smacking himself in that yellow Cal Bear cap. He's got a lane open next to him. He's going to have clean water. A lot of people don't understand, but in the 50 free and a lot of the sprint events, especially in the guys, they create such a big wave from their swimming, and with so much turbulence, it actually slows you down. So there's Michael Andrew in the middle of the pool. He's looking really good right now, guys. Remember, Michael Andrew has a lot of speed. I mentioned Flo Manadou, Caleb Dressel, and Michael Andrew. These guys are head and shoulders above the field when it comes to the first 15 meters. He touches 21.7. Remember, this is a prelims. This is the prelims. So a lot of these guys don't even need to go that fast. 21 high will definitely get you into the top 16. 22 low is a little bit more borderline, but here we see Michael Andrew rolling out of the pool. And then our final heat, we have Dressel. Dressel swims in heat number 9 in the middle of the pool, and he's right next to Michael Chadwick and Zach Apple. Zach Apple closed on him in the 100. Let me know what you guys think about that, because realistically, the fastest swimmer in the world from 80 meters to 100 meters is Zach Apple right now. He closed on Dressel, who went a 47.3. Zach Apple was 47.7. Can he get it done in the 50? Dressel looking really good on that breakout. He's just so much better than everyone else in the world. He doesn't have to go this fast in the prelim, but he is anyways. Almost a body length lead in the 50. That's absolutely astonishing. He's looking good. He's not letting off. 21.29. That is a new championship record at the U.S. Olympic Trials for Caleb Dressel. 21.2. He's been faster. His best time, he's been faster than that. But remember, guys, this is a prelims. I'm looking at my times right here, and I'm thinking, wow, he didn't even need to go that fast. He could have gone half a second slower, and he'd still be one of the top seeds. Chadwick there, 22.0. It took a 22.43 to get 16th and swim and advance into the next round, which we go prelims, semis, finals. What do you guys think it's going to take to get into the top 8? Remember, this is not a relay. You've got to be top 2. Anthony Irvin did not qualify. He's the defending Olympic gold medalist, and he did not qualify in this event to move on. But Dressel is the guy to watch. I mean, this is Caleb Dressel against the clock, and then everyone else. Can Nathan Adrian or Michael Andrew have something to say about that? They were both 21-8, 21-7 for Michael Andrew, but it's going to be really tough to beat Caleb Dressel. Let me know what you guys think. Genuinely want to know what you guys think. Let's watch the women's now prelims of the 50 free. We have the women's semifinal, the world record in this event, 23.67 by Sarah Hoistrom. She also has the world record in the 100 freestyle, and she's got the world record in the 100 fly. Actually, I'm not sure if she has it in the 100 free. Someone check that out. Correct me if I'm wrong. But she definitely has it in the 100 fly and the 50 fly. Sarah Hoistrom is, on paper, the best sprinter in the world. She's got a 23.6. I don't think any of these ladies are going to go close to that. It's going to take like a 25 to get into the top 16. I mean, 2 seconds slower than the world record, right? Into the wall. Who's it going to be? 50 free splash and dash. 24.61. That's Tori Husk. She qualified in the 100 fly. Talk about greatest sprinters of all time, right? We're talking about Sarah Hoistrom. She, right there, Tori Husk is going to be the one challenging her at the Olympics. It's going to be a good one. And then that was heat number 7 of the women's. Remember, we have a semifinal coming up. Let's go ahead and play another heat. Here's women's heat number 9. 50 freestyle. Smoliga there in that brighter cap. She looked really good in the 100 free last night. Here's the start. And they're off. Good breakout there. You see down the bottom of your screen. There's the reaction time. Weitzel, 0.58, so she's leading already, and she looks pretty good right now. Middle of the pool starting to form a V formation. And these athletes are fighting for a spot in the semifinal. It's a 3-way race, 4-way race, I guess, into the wall. Who's it going to be? 24.50. That's Manuel, I believe. She got touched out, but you know what? It doesn't matter. It's Weitzel. This is a prelim trying to get into that semifinal. Let me know in the comments and chat what you guys think is going to happen tonight. And keep in mind, the finals of the 50 free, the men, the woman, and the men's 1500 is going to be Sunday night. Make sure you hit the notification bell and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. We are at the U.S. Olympic Trials in Omaha, Nebraska. A lot of exciting swimming going on right now, and I can't wait to share with you guys a race-by-race recap after the competition. Here is some footage of the MySwimPro global community, so if you're not already in our global Facebook group, it's absolutely free to join. I want to see you guys in there. Over 15,000 swimmers from over 100 different countries are in there, whether you're a beginner swimmer, triathlete, master swimmer, age group swimmer, former Olympian. All of those kinds of people are in there, so I want to see you guys in that group, linked in the description. Say that you saw us here on the stream at the U.S. Olympic Trials coverage. And if you guys are looking to take your swimming to the next level, if you want to swim faster and smarter than ever before, we've got an exclusive discount to the MySwimPro app available for iPhone and Android. 30% off, link down below. And you can use that promo code TRIALS2021. It expires very, very soon. It expires the 20th. So the end of the trials, you just got 48 hours. And you can get a training plan, videos, all sorts of great content to take your swimming to the next level. So if you guys are not already a part of the family, join the Facebook group, download the MySwimPro app, get started on a training plan. We also have some Olympic-related content coming out in the app, including some training plans gearing up for Tokyo. So if you want to swim with the Olympians, with the pros, do it in the MySwimPro app. Or if you just want to take your swimming to the next level, you want to learn technique, instructional video content is all there for you guys. Make sure you give us a follow on social media. This is going to be an exciting, exciting day. I hope to see a world record. We'll see. Time will tell. Wish you guys the very best. Have a great day, and happy swimming.